This is J. Randall Wilkerson, author of the Heart Failure Recovery Plan, Successful Heart Regeneration Using Metabolic Enzymes. This is part 57 of a 58-part video series on every chapter in the book. Please review our introductory video for background information. Click on our publisher's name in YouTube to access the entire series of videos. Part 57 covers basically our bibliography, that is, books that are recommended and go beyond the information space that we had in this book. The first one is by Jonny Bowden and Stephen Sinatra, a cardiologist in Connecticut. It's entitled The Great Cholesterol Myth: Why Lowering Your Cholesterol Won't Prevent Heart Disease and the Statin-Free Plan That Will. This is a fairly recent book and contains groundbreaking information, and it's coming from a source of major medical treatment doctors who deal with heart cases and heart disease all the time and have done so for many, many years. The second book is The Coenzyme Q10 Phenomenon by Stephen Sinatra. And book number 3 is The Sinatra Solution: Metabolic Cardiology by Stephen Sinatra. He is a cardiologist who will conduct immediate surgery if a patient comes in with blood blockages and needs a bypass. But if a patient still has enough blood flow to imply that he is not in an immediate emergency, Dr. Sinatra has found that enzymes, such as those recommended in this book, some of them, are useful and can clear up the condition. The next book by Stephen Sinatra is Reverse Heart Disease Now: Stop Deadly Cardiovascular Plaque Before It Is Too Late. Book number 5 is The Big Fat Surprise: Why Butter, Meat, and Cheese Belong in a Healthy Diet. This is by Nina Teicholz. It's recently published after 9 years of research and study. Mrs. Teicholz is a reporter for National Public Radio, and she found the source, the actual key source of the original recommendation that heart disease is caused by animal fats. And it turned out to be false. Completely fraudulent, completely manipulated to help out a manufacturer to promote hydrogenated vegetable fats, namely Crisco. The next book on the list is Salt, Sugar, Fat: How the Food Giants Hooked Us. It's more of an expose of the corruption in the food industry among the major food giants and how it impacts our diet and causes so many of the problems, whether they're medical, obesity, you name it. It's all originating back upon a major food industry of packaged foods. The following book is The Grain Brain: The Surprising Truth About Wheat, Carbs, and Sugar, Your Brain's Silent Killers by David Perlmutter. It seems that wheat has been changed in recent years, hybridized, so that it would be easier to produce and less likely to fail in the crop fields. Such changes have radically changed how wheat reacts in our bodies, creating essentially a craving almost to the level of drug-induced cravings. The Magnesium Miracle is a book by Carolyn Dean that covers the entire subject heading of our chapter on magnesium in one entire book. However, this book, The Heart Failure Recovery Plan, focuses on magnesiums for preventing erratic heartbeats and, of course, stabilizing heart failure patients. So the Magnesium Miracle gives you reinforcement in many case studies, however, continue to apply the magnesiums that are listed in this book. Next book on the list is Magnificent Magnesium by Dennis Goodman, followed by The Blood Thinner Cure: A Revolutionary 7-Step Lifestyle Plan for Stopping Heart Disease and Stroke by Kenneth Kenzie. The book may be out of print, but check in with your local county library and see if you can borrow this book. The following book is The Origin of Arteriosclerosis: What Really Initiates the Inflammatory Process by Kenneth Kenzie. And following that is News Perspectives on Aloe by Young In Park and Seung Ki Lee. This is a scientific textbook on applications of aloe vera enzymes for medical treatment, and also references the pharmaceutical companies that are working on such medications based upon aloe vera enzymes. The following book, Aloe Vera Cocktails and Vital Drinks by Karl-Heinz Mattern, is in German. It is not imported into the USA. It is possible to find some on eBay Germany, or to actually email book dealers in Germany. However, it is the only book that covers therapeutic drinks, that is juices that have been prepared for specific medical treatment. Mr. Mattern lectures all over the European continent and also runs a juice bar for almost 20 years now. The following book is Aloes, the genus Aloe, which is edited by Tom Reynolds. This is a scientific textbook that may be hard to find, but includes data from many clinical researchers, laboratories, and Tom Reynolds himself is the key aloe researcher at Kew Gardens in London. And the final book is Aloe Vera, the medicine plant by Dr. Peter Atherton. Not all of these books are required reading, but the first few are very important to reinforce what you have read in this book and to apply it in your lives. In conclusion, this is J. Randall Wilkerson, author of the Heart Failure Recovery Plan, Successful Heart Regeneration Using Metabolic Enzymes. This book is available at Amazon in print and Kindle editions. It's available from the Apple iTunes Store in an iBooks edition, and it's on eBay in a print edition. You can also order direct from the publisher, Wilkerson & Hughes, P.O. Box 777, Altoona, Florida 32702. Just include a check for $24 to cover the book and shipping cost.